Hey guys, it is me, Amani, back at you with another video. This one is not necessarily about my hair, but it's still about me. I'm talking about a really touchy topic. I've been living with keloids for, I'd say, since 7th grade, so I'm 20. I've been out of school for 2 years. Look, I'm not good at math. Let's do this together. 7th grade. Okay, so 7th grade to 8th grade. Okay, come on. 7th to 8th grade, that's a year. 8th to 9th, 9th to 10th, 10th to 11th, 11th to 12th, and then 2 years after that. So I've been living with keloids for 7 years. Let's tell you, first, I know you're looking at me like, girl, I don't see no keloids. I don't see nothing, but I mean, that's a good thing. But I do have keloids on my ears. And it's something I'm really self-conscious about. But I'm telling the world, the YouTube world, which is weird, but I know that since most of my videos are about my hair and I'm going to be showing you guys my hair from different angles, you're bound to see them, so I might as well just throw them out there. Like, ain't no surprises, big, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time so you won't be surprised, like, what is that on her ear? I get that all the time. Like, people legit are disgusted by keloids. And right now, if you're not familiar with the term, keloid is, I know you've heard titty. Oh my gosh, she has a titty on her ear. Oh my god, he has a titty on his ear. Yes, I have titties on my ears. But it all started when I was in 7th grade. I was a rebel child and also a follower. I seen a lot of my friends at the time piercing their own ears and piercing other people's ears. But what I didn't do that they did is clean the material that they used. So I took it upon myself and I pierced, I wanted a second hole in my ear and I took it upon myself and I pierced it myself. I used a safety pin, ouch, right? And I didn't sterilize it. I didn't clean it at all. I just stuck the bad boy through my ear. I was like, you know, and then like the next day, my mom made me take the piercing out, and then I eventually got them professionally done, but that did not stop the keloids from growing, getting it professionally done. They came, they're still here. Before I get to like showing you guys, I just kind of want to tell you like the story behind them, how I got them. So I have keloids on both of my second holes on my ear, and then I also pierced my cartilage, so I have a keloid there. But those are the only ones, because I feel like it's just my ears, or it's the fact that I didn't do it correctly and I didn't clean what I used to pierce my ears, because I also have my belly button pierced. And that's just like that's perfectly fine. Like, I don't have any keloids on it or anything. It's just my ears. Actually I feel like I do just have keloid skin, because most of the times when I get scars, they keloid. So I just got keloid skin all around. And also my tattoo that I have on my back, I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but let me try. Okay, this tattoo, it's lifted, you guys. It is lifted. And by that, I mean, like, you normally when you rub your hand across a tattoo, you don't feel nothing. It just feels like skin. You can, like, actually feel the bumps, and, like, you can feel my tattoo. And I feel like that has a lot with me having keloid skin. Luckily, it didn't, like, really keloid to the point where it looks disgusting. It's just lifted a little. So I'm glad about that. But I have to be careful when it comes to tattoos. Like, I have one on my wrist. It's not lifted or anything, but I have keloid skin and it sucks. Oh my gosh. But I guess I could show you guys my keloids now. I can only wear clip-on earrings because I only have holes still in this ear and not in this one. We're gonna get where I'm gonna explain in detail about everything, but first I guess I'll show you guys. Alright, so this ear, this is my cartilage. I got this one surgically removed and it grew back. It grew back. I mean, I feel like he didn't cut it all the way off, and that's what this is, because after I got this surgically removed and like it healed and everything, it has not budged. Like, it's been this same size for, I'd say, like 2 years. And then this one, this has a big story behind it. A really big story behind it, but we'll get to that in a second. But this is what it's looking like now. You see, like, I got, ooh, yeah. And then over here, I just recently tried the rubber band method on this one, and it grew back bigger than it was. And I feel like this is the problem right here. I feel like this one is gonna grow and try to take over my ear like this one once did. I do not have a hole in this ear, but I do have holes still in this ear. This is my second hole, and it has a keloid on the back, but I could still stick an earring through it, and sometimes I still do because I'm an idiot. I'm just a damn idiot. And I stick freaking earrings through my keloid if I want to wear a second hole on one ear sometimes. So basically, okay, let's get into it. I already told you guys that I pierced my own ears, so I'm assuming that's why I got keloids, because on my first hole, like my first hole when I got it professionally done as like maybe a baby, I was perfectly fine, no issues at all. But when I pierced them myself, that's where the problem came in. Okay, now with my cartilage, I already explained that. I got it surgically removed. It kind of grew back, but it's still. Now this bad boy right here, it used to be a lot bigger. Like, it used to be a real big daddy, okay? And it was so big that I wouldn't be able to wear like little clip-ons like this. I used to wear big clip-ons because they used to hang off of my ear. Like, it was completely noticeable. Like, now just looking at me, you can really tell I had a keloid unless I went like this, and you can like see underneath. But then it was like legit, it was like maybe this big, and it was hanging off my ear. It was disgusting. So I wore big clip-ons like this. Real tacky, like, and weird, right? Like, what the fuck, girl? And I have like, I have so many clip-ons and like big ones. And so like when I had that one, I named my big daddy keloid, I named it Miss Rosie. So when I had Miss Rosie, I would always have to wear big earrings like this. Like, I didn't care how goofy I looked. As long as you couldn't see my keloid, I was good. I didn't care. But I tried the rubber band method with that one. And so what the rubber band method is basically tying a rubber band around the keloid and letting it, like, it sucks the life out of it, so eventually it falls off. So I did that, and let me tell you, honey, it feel like the bigger it is, the more it hurts. So, you know, I had a big one, so when I say I ain't never in my life felt a pain like that, it was like a real life excruciating pain. Like, it would be throbbing. Like, I had to take pain pills while I was trying the rubber band method. But over time, it did like die down, and it eventually turned into like a small little raisin. And it, let me tell you, dead skin stank. Like, every time I would turn my head, I would get a whiff of it, and I was like that's my ear smelling like that. Anyways, but the way the rubber band was tied around my ear, it kind of like, when it came off, I was left with a hole in my ear. So let me get close and show you guys. Like, you can kind of see like this wrinkly skin is where the hole was, and like skin just being skin, it like formed over the hole. So I don't have like right here, it was like legit a gap in my ear, a legit gap. Like, my ear was separated, and then the skin grew over it. And then that's when this new keloid started to grow. But the skin was separated because I tried the rubber band method and then all that bull crap. I'm glad now that I don't have like a hole in my ear, and like this is not as bad as Miss Rosie was. That was the nickname for my really big keloid. Like, everybody that was like a close friend of mine and actually knew that I had keloids, because I did a really good job of hiding them, anybody that knew about them knew that her name was Miss Rosie. And like after I got rid of Miss Rosie, like my life legit changed. Like my confidence went up a little bit and everything. Keloids grow back if you don't do it properly, I guess, because there are some people who got away with doing the rubber band method and it actually worked for them and their keloids did not grow back. But unfortunately, it's never worked for me. Maybe I do something wrong. I don't clean it properly. I don't clean it frequently enough. I don't know what my issue is, but every time I've tried the rubber band method, my keloid has always grown back. I think I know why it never worked for me, because with the rubber band method, you're supposed to wait until it just falls off. With me, I'm way too impatient. So like when I see that it's like a small little raisin and it's hanging on by like a thin little line, I just cut it. Like I cut it. And that's maybe why mine grow back, because I don't let it just completely die and fall off. I just see that it's halfway dead, cut it off. And maybe that's why mine grow back, because I just recently tried the rubber band method with this one. And this one wasn't this big before. It just grew back. Like when it grew back bigger, and I feel like it's still growing. And the thing about getting this one surgically removed, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but this one does not grow anymore. But these two, I feel like they're still growing, and over the years they will continue to get bigger. So I'm going to look into getting them surgically removed as well, because I just can't live with keloids no more. It's ugly, it's tacky, and I'm so self-conscious about them. Like if someone's standing behind me, I will like probably try to turn or something. Like I'm really still very self-conscious about them. It's sad. It's been 2.5 years since I cut, like Miss Rosie fell off. So being that it's just looking like this, I'm not complaining, because it's a lot better than what it used to look like. Because I could wear clip-ons like this and you could look at me straight on and you couldn't tell that I had clip-ons. I mean, you couldn't tell that I had keloids. Like looking at me, you wouldn't know I had keloids unless you was all up in my face or I wore my hair in a ponytail. And that's another thing. My keloids have a big effect on the way I wear my hair. And like with my keloids, and when I was in school, I always wore my hair straight so I could hide my keloids. And that's where heat damage came in. That's where not really taking care of my hair came in. So like I never, like in school, I never wore my hair in a ponytail. Now I care a little less, and like I just have this whole I don't give a fuck attitude now. Like I've grown, I have more confidence, and I just care a little bit less. So I'll wear my hair in a ponytail now, especially being with like my natural hair. I just don't really care too much about my keloids anymore, being that they're not as big, and I just don't care. So yes, now I can wear my hair in a ponytail, and I'll still feel self-conscious if someone is like behind me, because like I know you see it, I know you do, but it doesn't stop me. But back in the day, I would not wear my hair in a ponytail. I either had to straighten my hair or have a weave, and that's part of the reason why my hair was as damaged as it was. This really was like a quick little video. I just wanted to share it with you guys and tell you, like, the rubber band method was not successful for me. Well, it was not successful for me, but it may be successful for you. I have seen some successful people, like I have seen some success. Come on, damn, act like you know how to talk, okay? I have seen people be successful with the rubber band method. Like it'll fall off and never grow back. Lucky you, motherfucker. Like congratulations, it never worked in my favor like that. But I do have keloids, you guys, and that's that. I just wanted to like share this information with you guys, because like it's something that I've been dealing with. It's something that I still am learning to love, you know what I mean? Because it's something I'm still, as I mentioned, self-conscious about. It's like, oh my god, I have keloids. But really that's it. I just wanted to share my experience with keloids, my story. Don't pierce your own ears, kids. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if you do, if you're a rebel like I went against, like, my mom. She was not for it. When I pierced my second hole, like I said, she made me take them out, and I went and got it professionally done. And I went behind her mother freaking back, and I did it again and pierced my cartilage. Like, girl, who do you think you are, just obeying your mama? That's what you get. Like, honestly, that's why I can't be mad. It's because I brought it on myself. Like, that's what you get. You pierced your own ears, didn't know what you was doing, and now look at you. You got keloids, like, girl, you got keloids. Learn to listen. So that's just my best advice for anyone. Don't pierce your own ears, and if you do, know what you're doing. Clean your ears, like, sterilize the products if you're gonna use it, all that good stuff. Like, I just recommend you don't do it. Like, it's really cheap to get your ears pierced nowadays. So just go to Claire's, go somewhere and get it done professionally, because piercing it yourself, you're at like a really high risk of getting titties on your ears, aka keloids, and it's not something you want, honestly. So do the right thing and go get it professionally done. Spend a couple bucks, it's okay. But that's really it. It's just a quick little video for you guys, letting you know a little bit more about me, and I don't know. But that's it. And also, a little something to be looking forward to. You'll be seeing a lot more of me, because I did pick up a second job, which means I'll have like a lot more spending money after I pay my bills, which means I can buy a new camera, a new desktop, and all the little I need to make my YouTube channel the shiznit, because right now it's just really basic and not that poppin'. And it's because I make all my videos on my iPhone 6. Like, I'm recording right now on my iPhone 6. I'm going to use the iMovie app to edit it, and that's how I make all my videos right now, on my little phone. I do it all on my phone, y'all. Can you believe that? But yes, so I'm going to be getting me a camera soon. I'm also going to be getting me a laptop so I can get Final Cut Pro. And y'all, it's only going up from here. It's about to be lit. My channel is going to be popping. And being a YouTuber is something I've always wanted to do. I had YouTube channels as a kid, but I would never really record myself. It'll just be me recording my friends and random events and stuff like that. And now this is actually a channel that it's all about me, and I'm excited about it because this is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. So I have to be successful at it. I have to be somewhere in this YouTube community. Like, this is my dream. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not just saying this. I'm like, being a big time YouTuber is really my dream. So I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. I'm gonna invest in my craft, and it's only up from here. I said it, y'all. I said it. Y'all gonna be seeing me on your TV. On your TV. I'm gonna be on your TV. Okay? I'm putting it in the air now. Speak it into existence, and it's yours. I'm going to be on your television one day. Straight up. So thank you again for watching. Continue to subscribe and share my videos. I love y'all. If you love me, have a nice day.